sometimes you go into the episodes and you're like, of course we know what we're going to talk about, but what are we really going to talk about? What's going to drive the clicks? What's going to be the headline for this episode? You know what I'm saying? If we were big enough to be making headlines, you know what I'm saying? Well, what's the headlining topic? And I guess it would be Big Sloth jumping in the comments.
I don't even think it's that.
You don't think
we have way more important shit to talk about than Big Sloth in our comments. That's what he does.
That is what he does. You want to just get him out the way first?
Usually he sends his bots.
That's true.
Yeah, we should definitely get him out the way.
Let's get him out the way first.
And if you haven't already subscribed, like.
Yeah, for sure. If you haven't already, like, comment, share, subscribe, everything. Homeroom University. Make sure you run it up on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your audio services. If you don't want to wait till nighttime to catch us live in the live chat and the premiere, you can catch us on the way to work. We drop these at 6 a.m. every Tuesday, and then the YouTube drops 7 p.m. every Tuesday on YouTube.
And it's probably better that we start off with the Biggest Sloth because without him, our audio numbers are apparently shit.
Oh my God! You know where would we? You know what? And thank you, because he said after viewing our numbers, he was giving us a blessing by coming in the comments.
Yeah, he's a prophet.
He's a prophet. Yeah. So last week we covered. We didn't even really. Oh yeah, I guess we did cover Big Sloth. Honestly, it was such a small.
A little bit.
It was such a small topic, I guess.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't even a jab. He just kind of caught it straight.
Yeah, he kind of did. Yeah,
his name just happened to be attached to something important to us.
Right.
I was about to say he was just a part of it. Shout out to Danny though.
Shout out to Danny because Danny's homies of the show. But Big Sloth betrayed Danny 2 weeks ago, roughly a week ago. We covered it. We talked about it last week. The episode drops.
Check it out.
Check it out. And Big Sloth jumps in the comments. It's never just with one comment.
Never.
You know,
he was a little belligerent.
He was a little belligerent. He was
like a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, you know,
he was ringing the door a couple times.
Nobody answered.
He looked at the back patio.
So he started banging. He started doing a little nigga knock on the door.
Home invasion.
Yeah, damn near home invasion for sure.
You need a warrant for this type of intensity.
Yeah, man. So Big Sloth just pretty much proved again what we said on the every segment that we've ever talked about him about.
It's becoming very redundant.
It is.
We said the same thing every time because nothing changes.
Yeah, and it's like you always give us more. So he jumps in the comments. And can we pull some of these up, actually?
Yeah, I was about to say, and allegedly one of our teeths, are going to get caved in.
Yeah, that's... I didn't know if y'all wanted to address that.
I put it in the notes, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to bring it up either.
Oh, word.
Well, it's here now. So
it's here now, but
let's read the comment. Let's read what it is.
The only reason I didn't want it, I just still want full capability of retaliation. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to antagonize somebody. When they give you all
there's no antagonization. We're just reading this shit for the viewers and the public.
Give me a second to get them all pulled up so we can slide through them.
I want to be able to put in work when I see them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts. You know what I'm saying? I believe it.
Yeah. God's work, though.
Yeah, God's work. Since he's a missionary, I want to join I want my bicycle too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chill out.
Go back to that first one. We'll just leave out. You don't have to put this one on the screen for now.
There it is right there.
But yeah, we don't have to put this on the screen just yet. But I think I'm pretty sure this is his first comment. The hottest topic in the special ed cannot be me. Keep me out of your Tubi podcast.
That's two good burns, Big Loon.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's how he came in. He came in hot. We're only Tubi certified apparently.
Yeah, we the Section 8 of commentary.
Nigga. Yeah, So 85 South got a Netflix special. Maybe we can get a Tubi special.
True.
I'm not mad. I'm not. We're not turning Tubi specials.
I mean, they broke down the door for us. Might as well
go for it.
Exactly.
There's officially a blueprint now.
Loon is doing exactly what Charlemagne does with YouTube.
Right.
He's definitely Charlemagne's understudy.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. So that was his first one. We'll just say that's his first comment.
Yeah, but then the very next comment, he goes, a bunch of girls shaking my head. The one on the end, I want to see his teeth on the ground.
Yeah. And the best part is that these are 26 minutes apart. So it's like the video I think is 8 minutes.
So he watched it 2 times.
He at least
at least combed through something.
Yeah, because
5 minutes on comments.
The clip was not that long. I know the clip wasn't more than 10 minutes. So it's like
it's crazy.
The fact that you have almost 30 minutes in between comments. you just got this on repeat, gassing yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Or instead of just directly commenting on YouTube, he was typing in the draft in his notes. You know,
Yeah,
that takes a little
maybe.
time. You got to get his
Yeah,
right
he was-
verbiage in order.
that's true.
Make
And
sure he's properly expressing himself.
Yeah, and not only, and that's the thing too, it's like Loon just doesn't attack us, which is where most of his attacks should be geared towards. He makes sure whoever says something crazy about him in the comments,
Yeah.
he's in their comments too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
he responds to all criticism.
and all criticism, anybody can get it with Big Loon. It's up their podcast. But let's look at another slide because
I'm about to say if Lauren, if you had to bet money, which one you think?
Yeah, which end of the couch you think you're talking about?
Because you have a different perspective.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you
Your
had to
left is
guess,
all right.
If I had to guess, I would say Jay.
just off of like just the strength.
Well, just
of,
off the
like,
strength of the initial, like anything else you say is just added flame to the one time you actually called him an idiot and dumb or whatever.
Oh, I
Okay.
see what you're saying.
Yeah. So
Like,
I think,
that makes sense.
I think he might be talking about you because he just feels that energy from before.
Yeah.
And it's just like anything you say is just like,
It's kind
ooh,
of
this nigga.
it's got like 2 times more gas because you called him an idiot once.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, that
Everything
makes
you do is extra flagrant, but there is a case for you too.
I was about to say,
Because you give him hell and he's addressed you by name.
He has,
in
for
the
sure.
comments
He has?
before.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even see that.
He's only referred to us as the girls or the nigga in the middle or the end. But he's
Oh,
directly
wow.
addressed this nigga by his first 2 initials.
Oh, so
Yes,
I didn't
yeah.
even realize that.
yeah, that's
he
a real
has.
thing.
Yeah.
So, nah,
Oh,
you know.
word.
So it's really up for either of us. You know what I'm saying?
I might take my statement back
know what I'm
because
saying?
the last episode AJ was going harder than you, so it might be that.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I might put my money on AJ if I was me.
I would
Because
put my-
it's like
Go
the
ahead, go ahead.
underdog. Like the underdog is gonna win. Of course, it's gonna be obvious, like to say me.
Right,
But
right,
the
right,
underdog,
Why?
right.
Because you're the apex predator?
nah, like just because the obvious, I called him dumb.
Oh,
Right, right, right.
Yeah,
And that might be why he called it special ed. Like, oh, you want to
True,
call me dumb?
true,
I'm going.
true.
He's a.
Slow your roll.
Be careful. Be careful.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about
you
to
might
say.
switch back. You might be next target.
You might want to see your ribs on the ground next.
Exactly, nigga. But nah, I might put my money on AJ.
You were boxing for like celebrity charity match, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This the thing
For the
though.
kids,
For the
nigga.
children.
You talking about for
Make a wish
Loon?
foundation
Yeah.
type
This
thing.
the thing. You know, like if it was like a hand-to-hand thing with Loon, can we pull up when he was on Bray Idiots?
Yeah, for sure.
He talked
for
about
sure.
using his phalanges for violence. Nigga?
Yeah, I mean, just like look at him just sitting in the chair. This is not a
Oh.
nigga that can fight.
He doesn't look
Yeah.
like
You
he's
know what I'm saying?
moved at full speed.
He doesn't
in a
look like
long
he's
time.
moved at full speed. What I did learn about Big Loon in his angry replies in the comments is that he's actually 36. I definitely thought this was like a handicapped senior citizen match this whole time.
Yes.
I thought
Yeah.
he was at least 47.
47.
At least bare minimum.
Hey.
I knew he wasn't 50, but I knew he was well into his 40s.
That
This
nigga
nigga-
Loon need to start
He had the nerve to
drinking more
put.
water.
Hey,
Yeah, he had
nigga,
the nerve to put.
wrinkly is the skin that wears the general's hat.
Man, he had the nerve to put in there that he was 36 years old. I couldn't believe that shit.
Well, most generals are a little older, so it's like you would have thought maybe.
because the war ages you in a way
Yeah.
that we wouldn't even understand.
Yeah, he needs
That's
to get
true.
put on with
And I
his,
think he did. I think he's done jail time too. I think.
I mean, he looks way older than Wallow.
Way and Wallow did.
You want to talk about
smooth-
jail time?
Yeah, that's true.
Wallow
he,
did like a 20-piece, correct?
He did. Yes, sir. That's a
Wallow
whole
was reading
fact.
probably though.
But if he was a general, you'd think a general would have to be some sort of active.
Active in
Yeah.
other
Look at this,
areas.
man. Look at this.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No.
You know, I'm gonna be nice to him. Maybe this was around the time his wife and his confidence
Left him at the same time.
left
Yeah,
him.
you can tell by his
So-
position and he's slouching.
Look at his well.
It's gone in his eyes.
Yeah.
All his motivation in life.
Even the fitted is sagging.
He
It's
looks like he's looking at a flashback. Can they see this?
I'll put
Yeah,
it
but
up.
that's
I haven't put it up
already-
yet,
his
but I
hat
can.
looks great in this video compared to his actual show. In his actual show, the brim always has a turned down energy, like it's been humidified.
Like a
Like a
low-hanging
goofy.
ceiling fan.
yeah, it's exactly like an outdoor ceiling fan. How the things
blades
bend,
got a little
how the
curvature,
blades
yeah.
bend. Yeah, that's normally how his hats fit on his regular show. So this hat has a lot of life to it.
okay. It might be new. for
It's
all we
definitely
know.
new. It's definitely new.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but
And
yeah, it
and
doesn't
shout out to
matter.
Loon for getting new hats.
Yeah, for one time
Taking care of
because
himself.
I'll pop in every so often just to see if he's kicking any game for 30 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
But he never is. He's just
I wonder how this arc is going to end. You know what I mean?
I hope it ends
Yeah.
with us.
Do you
really
think that
being
there will be
friends.
a point in time?
Is it gonna end with an undisclosed location?
Yeah,
you
keep
remember?
it hush hush.
Yeah, because you remember that's how he said that about academics. Me academics can be in an undisclosed location.
You know, somewhere very miscellaneous.
Yeah, Schultz was
Abstract.
like, for what?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about right now? So it's like,
His body gonna
Yeah.
be in a pond.
yeah, I don't know.
But where do you think this? Like, where do you see this arc going? You think there's ever gonna be a point in time where we cool with this nigga?
No, absolutely
It's
not.
possible.
You don't think so?
It's possible.
I have
Anything
no-
is possible.
Anything is possible for sure. I have no malice in my heart. I really don't. I have no. He's literally never done nothing to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you
So
don't
it's
wake up in the morning just
I don't
thinking, I
wake up
hate
in
this
the-
nigga Big Loon.
Exactly,
I
yeah,
think
so
about
it's-
this nigga on Mondays.
I
When
wouldn't
we
mind
cool.
be like. It's not that I wouldn't mind. I could see myself being cool with you at a certain point, but I'm definitely not about to act like I'm gonna be cool with you when I. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just want to ask him about the bot situation.
He-
And
he's
then
not gonna
after
be able
I
to
get
get to
that
that.
answer, then like we could be cool. I don't
Yeah,
really
because
care.
that's very unhonorable.
but he's
know.
not going to be able to answer those questions. That's too deep on the internet. He's got all the questions we would have for him. A nigga like him won't answer.
Oh well, I'm saying like off that. I'm just saying.
Oh
like,
yeah. He
regular.
wouldn't be able to answer them though. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I
Like,
thought he liked getting deeper.
and then that's what you think, but it's like
fuck
just
that
like we
means.
just kind of like summed up from his content when he doesn't agree with somebody, the conversation's dead.
He's like
So
a
it's-
black woman.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't
So
tell
it's
her shit she don't already agree with.
Boom, exactly. It's
Yeah.
like you could tell he was raised and debated with black women, single black
Yeah.
women.
He is black
a long
woman
time.
posture.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
I mean, no, black women have their head up high.
Yeah.
Because they're Nubian queens.
With
He
the
has-
confidence that they'll get a nice black man.
and they
He has
strip
slogged.
and they strip niggas' confidences, and he was one of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, he
Jesus.
that's
That
it.
nigga ego somewhere in a bitch pocket.
That's the thing too. But it's like, could this end in us being all? Man, we
Kumbaya.
used to go crazy on each other, but you cool now?
It's very possible.
Probably not. It's a possibility, but probably not just because this nigga doesn't know how to communicate when he doesn't agree with you.
You know, you see, I prefer calm optimism. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Namaste.
Yeah.
It would have to be some like impressive shit that niggas can say good job about, right?
Because you gotta understand, the first time we even mentioned this nigga's name was in a positive, like we were celebrating him.
That's a
so
whole
at the
fact.
end of the day, there's still something there.
He's had
See,
two
I'm
positive.
objective enough to not forget that.
He's had two positive moments on here because the part 2 ่ interview as well. We
Oh,
picked
that's
him up
true.
on that.
That's
That
true.
was in the
So
middle
that
of the
was,
fucking.
it was the first one was the first positive, second negative, third positive, negative,
Yeah.
negative. He's running on back to back negative anyway.
Yeah.
Because y'all put me on the Loon. Y'all was like, he's the next best thing. You know,
Yeah.
he's coming
No,
up.
We didn't say
That's
nah.
what I
It was,
saying.
it was,
That's what I
but
said.
it was gas. It
Y'all
was
y'all
gas.
was
We
saying that. He
gassed
was
him,
like,
though.
yo,
We gassed him.
Charlamagne.
It was gas.
We
We did
said he
gas him.
did something very well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Say-
being a generational prospect is a different thing.
But it was the energy that was given. True. But you know, that's
No.
fine though. That's fair.
You know,
Yeah.
shout out to Loon.
And it's fucked up how life worked because, you know, he ain't say shit about us when we was bigging him up.
That's true.
As soon as we
Nothing.
said something to detract, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Detract.
Detract, yeah.
As soon as we do some
Detract.
detracting
Yeah.
is when we attract attention.
That's a fact. Yeah, bro.
It's a sad fucking word.
That's my fault.
Whatever.
That's my fault.
Wow.
The second positive, it's actually he's running on 3 negatives right now because when I exported the second positive one, I exported the wrong part of the clip and I never re-exported it and uploaded it when we was picking them up again. So we're running on 1 positive, 3 negatives because I did forget to upload a clip.
Oh,
And it's at the same time, it's
It
like
still don't
who
fucking
ca-
matter.
How many negative things has he said about academics?
Right. Yeah, I mean,
Which
he's
is-
dedicated his entire rollout to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. You got one big up. I'll put the other one out because we're shitting on you again, which
I mean, well, he kind of brought it on the
I don't
subject.
even think this is shitting on them. This is just we're discussing reality.
yeah, that's a fact. What else? What other comments were on there? Because there was
There's a couple.
one other
there's a
one
few
that
more-
I
few
did
others.
find funny. Okay, this is him replying
Oh,
to
this one right
somebody. Big Loon is a clown. He's too old for this. Why? He is too old for this. Why enter a field you don't understand? He gonna jump out window. He's gonna jump out window again over something else. Jump out the window again. You didn't spell it right, but
And this nigga goes, I'm
36. Oh, go ahead.
I'm 36. And if I didn't understand it, I wouldn't have gotten so far without a co-host.
That's
There's some truth to that.
That's fair. I'll give him that
There's
one.
definitely some truth to that a little
But
bit.
it's
But at the same time, he did have certain co-hosts. He was getting Lil Baby interviews when he was nobody.
Yeah.
You think a co-host?
Well, I don't know how. Well, a co-sign.
He was
Not-
getting co-signed.
Oh,
yeah.
but he put
He
co-host.
said co-host.
He said co-host.
Yeah.
He said having a second mic.
That's true. That is completely different.
I
than
don't think
cosign.
that really matters.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's all. Yeah, that doesn't mean nothing actually. Yeah,
I'll give
read
it to him.
I read it as
Like
cosign.
it's there. I see it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't
it's
mean
still weak.
It would mean more if he was just talking to the camera alone.
Yeah, which
And
he's
not
not
doing-
doing.
But he's doing like interviews.
No,
mostly,
he's
isn't he?
interviewing. That's the only.
But he does both. So
Okay,
when
so I don't watch
when
that.
he's not interviewing, he's just literally staring at a camera talking.
but he charges for that, correct? I think that's on his Patreon.
No, Loon charges for a lot of things. Let's be
Yeah.
clear. But
Yeah.
if it's up there, podcast isn't him interviewing somebody. It's literally just him and some like it looks like a radio studio talking to the camera, going through topics.
Okay, well, I'll retract that.
So,
Then
yeah,
shout out to the
yeah.
homie.
So he is doing like a one mic radio thing when he doesn't have a guest.
I would love to hear some of
How
that.
do those perform?
I was about to say.
Those are okay. Oh, they numbers wise.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean
yeah.
trash compared to when he can get somebody going through in the middle of a podcast breakup like that sports podcast.
That
You know what
already
I'm saying?
has their own following.
Yeah, so it's like.
But does he still distribute great value?
No, absolutely not. It's just
you know, that says it all right there.
The episodes are 2.5 hours long. He might give you like 2 or 3 gems, but I'm not about to sit through him just fucking breaking things down in like remedial ways.
Yeah,
It
but
takes too long. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's too much. I
But
don't know.
anybody who can refer to themselves in the third person is probably good at giving monologues. Like in his next comment where he says, "This nigga," somebody says, "Loon actually sound like a crybaby." Loon replies, "Nah, Loon actually sound like he just signed a multi-million-dollar situation and has invested a lot of money so his people are watching his business."
The Black Effect out here dropping multiple millions on Loon. They really believe he's the future like
It's
that?
Charlemagne.
But it's Black Effects.
But it's not.
Multi-million-dollar situation is very vague.
Yeah,
Extremely.
like, and knowing Loon, he stretches everything.
Bro, he stretches it. Bro, before he even
That's
signed
true.
this, before he even signed this deal, I remember like this is when I had nothing negative to say about him yet.
Uh-huh.
He would have these like shitty commercials in between like his takes or whatever, and he would every commercial break would be, well, right now, as you know, I'm in the middle of a very lucrative 7-figure deal right now. So if you want the content in the game earlier by 60 to 90 days, you have to subscribe to the Patreon. So it's like he was putting so much gas on it before it even closed. Who fucking knows? This nigga's
Yeah.
a clown.
Loon is a character, man.
Yeah, he's goofy as hell.
I feel like we've already spent too much time on this.
Honestly, yeah, I'm kind of done with this nigga. I'm actually, yeah.
This
fuck
is a lot more than an appetizer. This feels more like a first course.
Yeah, I'm good on this.
Yeah, Loon gives me a headache sometimes.
Big
But he's
sloth.
a cool guy, man.
The best way to probably address this is not give him attention. It's obviously what he needs. We some small fries and he's in our comments.
I do like giving him attention though. It's pretty fun. Just because I know what he's. This is.
Got to
'cause
remind him every now and then.
I know his bones ache when he hears like when he sees we dropping his names in the title. It's like he gets arthritis. You know
You
what I'm
got this
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Pavlov's
yeah.
dog
like
type
it's
methods.
like I do get the pleasure out of knowing that a nigga is literally over there like punching the air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga
Roll-
gets heartburn over that.
yeah, he's popping tums when he sees
Yeah.
Homeroom University just dropped. So it's like, you know, so it's like
Nigga need his EpiPen.
it's like,
Wow.
I think we gave him a solid. I think we gave him under 10. So
Yeah, for sure.
that's about it. That's enough, Loon. I mean, we know you stay on our page for 30 plus minutes. Hey, stick around, man. You might get some value out of this. You know, this
Nigga,
is-
No wonder why I watch time so high.
no
nigga.
wonder why. Yeah, Loon is out here dropping 30 minutes at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
just watch at your own. Yeah, just be careful of your consumption, nigga. You gonna fuck around and get a fever.
Yeah,
yeah.
bro. Yeah. Oh, but I did reply to him when he was like, "No way, I'm the hottest topic." I was like, actually, Leonard getting piped out was actually the hottest topic this week. So yeah, you did not get that title.
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
close
nah.
though. You were close. The Danny clips in a close second, but
Yeah.
Leonard,
You t-
Adam 22's wife getting piped is still more important than anything you're bringing to the
Far
table.
more important. Nigga.
Actually,
It's not even my bitch.
Right, right.
Oh man, shout out to.